Alright, I'm Natsu, and this is Resident Evil Village. I just want to say this real quick. Basically, I've already played this, and I've gotten to the end. This is kind of the second time attempting this, in a sense. It's just, I was able to get to the end on my original playthrough, and unfortunately, I didn't... I didn't save the stream to YouTube, so it just kind of got lost. So I do have infinite, uh, maxed out weapons and infinite ammo on some of my weapons. So basically, this is just me trying to go through and finish it off, and kind of finishing the stream that I did prior, in a sense. So even though it's not kind of the original thing, which really sucks because I had so much. Uh, like I went through a lot of what I was feeling and just seeing in it, uh, and it's kind of like the original reactions that I had. But I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna continue on from where I was before, and I'm gonna try to see if I can not trees, not see if I can finish, but just refinish Resident Evil Village. I've played it a couple times already. I've played it on normal, hard, and Village of Shadows. I will not play Village of Shadows. That is completely ridiculous and in no way fun. So this is gonna be nice and easy. It's on. I'm playing on normal. So this will be hopefully pretty quick. So let's get started. No, never mind. I don't want to restart. And I've unlocked, I think, I want to say pretty much everything, and that's pretty much the same thing that I did on my previous playthrough and streams. So I've finished everything except for the next areas that I have to go through. Okay, so normally there's a big giant beast here, and he's kind of like I don't want to say a super boss, but kind of a boss in a sense. But I already beat him. I already beat him before I even got done with everything. All right, but there are two areas that I have not gone through yet. The part in the main story, which is basically that way, and then there's this side path where you can actually get some extra stuff. Now I'll try to not pick up anything that I don't need. As you can see, no, never mind. As you can see, as I said, I have infinite ammo and a couple of infinite weapons. I've got way too many heals, so the only thing I can really pick up is just treasure or money. So I'm gonna try to go through, pick up anything that isn't ammo or anything that's just treasure or money or something, an item that I could use to create other things. Lousy. I do have infinite Magnum ammo, so as I said, everything's gonna be pretty easy as I go through because I've also I've played through all of this at least like 6 times already, so. Oop. Yeah, I think I think the only thing I can really get is ammo here in this room. Got an herb. Is there something in there? No, I think it's on the other side, technically. It's all meat. Hey! And all of them are down. Chem fluid, scrap, scrap. I always hate that because it's like you hear it and you're like, oh no, could something be there? Especially with these hanging bodies and everything. Okay, outside of those guys, I think that's... I don't think there's anyone else until I actually enter that area. So it should be fun to explore a little bit. Rifle ammo. So I think here's when people start popping up. Well, here goes nothing. And I think there's at least 2 ways of these guys. And they pop up from here and there and down there. And I think that's it. I think that's literally the only time they pop up. Even when you open this, and it's the second latch that you need to, or lever that you need to pull to open that door, like nobody really pops up. I think they're kind of expecting you to panic and go from point A to point B as quickly as possible. And so it kind of becomes like this firefight in a sense. Don't think I could see anybody there, technically. I know that some of them congregate up there, but
this must be their den.
I don't think you really see them pop up until like now. Oh, I love how I'm missing though too. I can shoot him and kill him in one, but I'm missing. I'm so glad I got infinite ammo. So for the most part, they're gonna pop up from overhead where I came in, or not specifically where I walked in, but let's see. I want to wait and see if there's any more that comes out. Okay, I don't think there's anybody else coming out. So basically, they all jump from here as soon as I walk down this area, as we just saw. And then there's at least 2 or 3 waves of them that come pretty much down that area. I'm not sure if they jump down from upstairs. They just like spawn or something. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's infinite, but at the same time, there could be a percentage of these guys that just like pop out. I've usually been cornered, so it's not like I'm sitting here trying to figure out how many are going to be popping up or not. And at the same time, you kind of move forward upstairs, because that's basically where they want you to go, and where, like, the bigger conflict is going to be. Okay. So I'm guessing there's a couple of waves of these guys that jump off in case you want to do something, I guess. And then, as I said before, basically the bulk of where these guys are upstairs. So I'm gonna have to go jump through. And then when you do this, I guess within those spawns, like if I would have come here before any of these other guys spawned out, I would have been bombarded by them, basically. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, big guy.
So that group shows up, and then these guys are pretty much the life of the party right here. Okay, outside of that, I don't think I really want to go back down just to grab a couple coins. I'm just gonna keep going forward. I don't know if there's anything in here. I know if you playing for the first time, there is a goat somewhere down here that you literally might miss. Can't remember if it's here or if it's somewhere else. But on the way to the boss, which there is a boss room. Oh, I think the goat is here. So if you're playing for the first time, you're gonna want to take that goat out. Whee! Okay, this big boy is a pain in the butt. But again, infinite ammo, and I've got a
Eat shit.
I've maxed out this I was gonna say sniper rifle, this Magnum, and this is literally the best Magnum that you can get in the game. The stake, and I think you get it after you play for the first time. So you kind of, I think, it's one of those situations where you want to save up for this because it's really that good. Okay, I don't know if I got them all, but this room is filled up with a whole bunch of these. Most of them you have to shoot out from places they're hiding from, or they're hiding at. They're all shiny, and it's just kind of, it is a little bit weird to find them just because this whole place is illuminated. So it could either be the illumination or it could be a shiny. Alright. I call it for that room.
What?
You're the real deal, Ethan. Well done.
Quit hiding, asshole. I'm not letting you get out of this.
Cool your jets. Just a little bit more, and you're all wrapped up. I'll lend you a hand. So in exchange...
In exchange, what?
First of all, come to me. Put all the flasks in the altar, and I'm sure you'll figure the rest out. See you, Ethan.
God damn it.
Okay, so it's been a while since I've watched all these cutscenes, because mostly I've been trying to just go through real quick and finish it off. So hopefully I won't accidentally just hit the skip button and like, oh, whatever, I've seen this before. Because again, I'm just trying to redo the finale, especially since I wasn't able to upload it like I usually do to YouTube. I just let it go and I'm like, oh, hey, wait a minute. I should have uploaded that one thing. So... I'm hoping to just kind of go through. And so far it's pretty easy. As I said, I've got infinite ammo. Doesn't really take that long, especially in normal mode. Photo of Phantom Fish. Which I think even in the last one that I did, it pretty much alright, I'll read that in a second. Even in the last stream, I was able to go through some of the side areas and everything and show that off, and I was able to get that Phantom Fish before I even before I even saw the photo for it. Alright, let's see. Counter implants note subject 174 through 181. Subject 174, Mihai M. Characteristics 21 male, silversmith, scars from pneumonia. Results low affinity, Kadu failed to grow, body transformation drop in cognition, another lichen sent to pasture. Subject 177, Bernadette B. Characteristics 21, female, no occupation, no history of illness, results death. Subject 181, Alcina D. Characteristics 44, female, noble descendant, not from the village. Hereditary blood disease results, very high affinity, no loss of cognition, arbitrarily able to control body transformation, applied cognition control procedure, sent for observation. And Alcina D should be Lady Dimitrescu. So you kind of get a sense of, yeah, most people died, and one of the only survivors was Lady Dimitrescu. Ah. It's chicken. It's more chicken. Alright, the chickens will live for today. Mostly because I don't have any room. I don't have a room. I don't have any room, and I don't have any use for them anyways. Okay. Alright, as I said, I finished off the Mega Beast that was there before, so I wish I would have kept it. I would have been able to show that off a little bit, but oh well.
It's my greatest pleasure to see you return alive. If it's just looking, window shop away.
Supplies, there's nothing new. So, as I was saying before, the Magnum that I have, let's see, Gunsmith. So the Magnum that I have is the Stake, and I think you could buy it afterwards. Yeah, I think it's available after the first playthrough. It's very high priced, but it comes with 3 attachables, makes it a lot better, and it's at 4,500 power. The one that I had prior to that, this one, no, actually, this wasn't it. The Wolfsbane, which you get during the story, is only 2,900 in terms of attack, and that's with added stuff, and ammo capacity is only 7, blah blah blah. And this is something that you can get after getting Village of Shadows. I don't remember if there was anything else that you're able to get. Oh, and this, which I've been using as well. But I'll talk about that in a second. So even after finishing the hardest mode in the game, you still get this crappy Magnum that's only 3,200, and it's even worse in terms of rate of fire, loaded speed, ammo capacity. I want to say this is better. It might be a little bit better in terms of rate of fire or reload speed, but the capacity, the damage that it's that it's capable of, you're better off just going for the Stake or keeping the Wolfsbane, honestly. Because there's more in terms of capacity. Rate of fire is 1, reload speed is 2, which is a little bit higher than
I'm skilled
that one specifically, and I think
we'll do them for a
little bit higher than the Stake as well. And sometimes you having more ammo is a little bit better than, just having 5 and doing a little bit more of damage. I don't know, that's just me. So I've bought everything and then I've sold it out because I didn't really need to use it or get the infinite ammo. I didn't really upgrade too much. I didn't upgrade the stuff that I didn't use, so even though it's there, it's not upgraded. I didn't really care for it. There's nothing new.
Securing goods
and again, everything's upgraded, everything's maxed out. Just stuff that I wanted to take with me. Capacity of 40 shotgun rounds for the SIG 12. 1770 is pretty much a decent amount of damage for a shotgun, especially with 40 rounds. And then I just like the WCX assault rifle, and definitely you want to have a sniper rifle with you. I think this is the stronger of the 2 sniper rifles, or I think this is the only sniper rifle you get. It's the only sniper rifle you get. Yeah.
To hunger.
So, anyways,
Please come again.
this is pretty much the final stretch, and I need to. Oh no, this is literally what I have to put in.
What was that? What's going on?
A whole bunch of BS. That's what's going on. Just wanted to see if I can drop him for some reason. Don't think there's anything interesting here. I don't think you're actually able to do anything. But basically this is just kind of the way to the final area.
Don't worry about the kid, Ethan. It'll be fine. Ha! Just get your ass across the bridge.
Alright, time to beat Heisenberg's ass. Which is kind of sad, because I kind of wanted,
Winters. Welcome. I didn't think you'd make it past Daughter of Moreau, but I suppose you survived worse back in America, hmm? I like you. I'd like to speak to you about Rose and Miranda. Oh, come on in. Don't worry. It's not a trap.
It's not a trap, says the guy that's pretty much putting me in a trap. So the only thing that kind of grinds my gears about this is the fact that they set you up to a different location for the body part instead of actually making this fight or the fight against Heisenberg be that kind of like final area. It would have been better. I feel. Because this just feels like padding, kind of.
What the hell? Mia?
Truth hurts, don't it? Let me guess. You're thinking, take me out like the others, and then he gets to go and save Rose, right?
I'm healing my daughter.
Look, you got this all wrong. Let me tell you. Shut your fucking hole! Sorry about that. Take a seat. Listen, Ethan, you're being played.
What are you talking about? You think this is a game?
I said sit! Lady, supersized bitch. Ugly ass psycho doll. An embryonic freak. Don't you get it? It's a test. To see if you're strong enough to be a part of Miranda's family.
I don't want to be a part of Miranda's family.
Neither did I, but here we are. And I'm next in line, right? Kill me, move up the chain. Well, fuck that!
I don't give a damn about your personal issues. I just want to fix my daughter.
So do I. Do you have any idea how powerful that kid is? Even Miranda's scared of her. Last time, you freak, I swear to God! You and me, Ethan. Together, we can go save Rose, and we can use her to grind Miranda into paste.
My daughter is not a weapon. Fuck you!
Last chance. You don't have to find out what's in that hole.
I'll take my chances.
You're futile.
That's so dumb that they... Like, he literally sets it up for it to be a fall into this pit. Oh, man. And also, I hate this guy. Boy, do I hate this guy.
Damn it! Shit!
Oop, wrong way.
A dead end. Damn it! What was that thing? This place is messed up. I've got to get upstairs.
Whee! Oh, can I only drop one guy at a time? Whee! Whee! Okay, I could do that all day, but anyways. Oh, wait. Oh, actually, I don't think I get the map here. I'm not sure if I actually do get a map. This place is definitely like a maze, so I don't know how lost I'm gonna be. I'm sure I remember some of the way out, but depending on how I do things. Oh boy, do I really hate these guys.
Surprise me anymore.
So luckily I have infinite ammo. Oh man, I might have to step out for a minute or two just to get something, some kind of caffeine in me.
Seems useful.
But probably in about under 5-10 minutes. I know the layout well enough where I can just, you know, zoom through most of this stuff. I hope. This whole hallway is annoying as hell. Especially when you have limited ammo and you're a crappy shot. It's the map. And basically what I need. And there we go.
Oh, Ethan.
Another one of these guys.
I thought we could join forces against that bitch Miranda. Truly, truly disappointing. She took me. Took us to be her children. She locked us away in the village. Decades of being forced to serve her. Can you even understand that humiliation? I'm not like my siblings. I want nothing more than to be free of that bitch. So I need power. I need enough power to destroy her. These are the fruits of my power. The strong will destroy the weak. That's the way of the world. You should have never refused me, Ethan.
What a freak.
Yeah. Sounds like somebody who got rejected for prom. You shouldn't have rejected me! Okay. Don't think there's anybody. I don't think there's a robot zombie with the drill hand right here, like right here. But there should be two. There's one. So there's one that comes out of that box, and then there's one here, I think. Yeah. So technically, you can spend the entire time not even bothering with him. Like, this guy you could just leave alone and he's not gonna come after you. Or wake up. But there's a lot of this money and some magnum rounds that you could probably pick up if you wanna, you know, mess with him. I don't really recommend it unless you have the extra ammo and you really need the money. Because you're gonna have a problem with this guy anyways, regardless. Ooh, I am shooting everywhere except for where I need to shoot. Okay. And that should be it. If I'm not mistaken, I do need to come back down here for something else, but that'll be later on. Yeah, even with infinite ammo, he's not somebody to mess with. I think what they want you to do is kind of like go around the guy, just like juke him. Just juke the guy and just go da 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 da, run around and run behind him, but I think he's pretty quick. And he will mess you up. If you, you know, mess around and find out. Oh crap.
You again?
I forgot about this guy. I'm so glad that this is a cutscene, because I'd be freaking out trying to open that door. I mean, obviously running up to the door is not a cutscene, but once you open or, you know, Ethan gets his hand on the door, then that's pretty much a cutscene. And he tries. He's like, no, I want to go through the door. But he only makes so much of a dent on the door that he doesn't really go out from there anyways. Which is ridiculous, because later on, you fight him and it's just like, How are you doing this? Hi. Just want to make sure that I have the ability to go back up and down just in case I need to.
Got a long way to go.
Not that I really need to, but just in case. And in most cases, it's just going to be so that you can save, basically, and go from the top area back to the bottom area, because that's where you end up getting what you need, I think.
Miranda thinks we're nothing but children. Oh, she doesn't care for us? No. She's long lost all her humanity. I must destroy her.
I don't give a shit about your family drama.
I think that's it for this room. I don't think it has anything else. Alright, as soon as I get to a safe, or not a safe spot, but a safe place, I'm going to take a minute break just to grab something just to grab something to drink so that I can kind of wake up. Because I think, just as soon as I get to the ending of this, that'll be the last stream for tonight. Because I really just want to finish this, and I know that I can finish this in like maybe an hour. I don't think it's even gonna take me an hour after this, but just in case, you know, I think worst case scenario, probably if I were to bet how late I'd have to do this, probably another hour. Because I'm also seeing cutscenes, and usually when I do this, and I do this quick, I skip through everything. So it takes me, because I've done the under 3 hours, I've gotten the achievement for doing this under 3 hours. I think I've even done it under 3 hours in hard mode, so it's not too bad. But a lot of this is just going to be the cutscenes that are going to kind of take the time. So I don't think I can really manage to
Stop it somehow.
I don't think I can manage to play another game and still like stay up. I've been a night owl these past couple of months, but at the same time, it's just sometimes it just tears you. Sometimes you just gotta sleep a little bit earlier than you usually do. For a second there, I thought it was a shiny. It's just light. It's just a light. Is this? No, that's not it. Okay. So these talk about the Rocket Man. That's pretty much what I just took down, I think. Soldat enhancement, Soldat jet, attach a jetpack and head stabilizers to a Soldat, greatly improves mobility. Experiments prove limited flight capabilities, no long distance flight, but now possible to navigate rugged terrain. Soldat enhancement, Soldat Panzer, attached aluminum oil shielding to a Soldat to protect the chest reactor and exposed flesh. Experimentation proves he is invincible against regular firearms. Armor doesn't hold up against strong blasts. Further development needed. Ah, here we go. That's the map. So I've already taken on the jet ones. I have not taken on the Panzer ones yet. So hopefully I can get to that. And this is a secret room. I thought I could open this, that I could explode it, but apparently when I first did it, but it's definitely just, you know, pushing that card and you're able to go through this hole, basically. And then this has the mold for the ball, which you can open that, or you can do that on the first floor or basement or wherever you start, I guess.
Shit, that was close.
I'm kind of surprised they don't see that as a debris, though. I kind of wish you could have seen it, like, oh, hey, there it is on the floor or something. But it explodes, the fan explodes, and it just rips through, and then you don't see anything else.
Soon, she'll start her ceremony with your rose. If that happens, it's all over. For your kid, and for the whole village. But don't worry, I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda. Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Take Rose? I'd like to see you try.
I do want to say that Ethan is very overconfident for somebody who literally just kind of gave up their
There's
kid
more?
just to come down here for no apparent reason. I mean, I guess because he wanted answers or a way to find out, like, hey, he must know how to put her back. But at the same time, it's not like he knew what to do, and he just pretty much left her vulnerable on the altar. I think he said so far that Miranda has her, or at least, like, she's on her way or something. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna set this to, Basement 4. I'm going to take a minute break, and I'll be right back. Hopefully I can feel a little bit better, once I get back. Alright, my theory is that either he's having a heart attack or he's having some indigestion. Because that guy is just like, oh. If you literally stay in that room, or if you listen to him as you're like close by for a while, he will sound like that. Oh, nice. One shot. I don't think there's anybody that pops up here. I don't think there's any respawns. Again, I think there are no respawns. Not 100%. I know in some areas down here there will be one or two people that pop back up. But for the most part, I don't think... For the most part, I don't think there is too much danger, except for certain areas. Like this, where you don't expect it, you're like, oh, hey, I gotta go do the thing, and this guy just shows up. And the bull mold. Which apparently, while I was going through and trying to get all the way to the end, to pretty much start this all over again, I completely forgot to do the ball puzzle for Lady Dimitrescu's castle. Which is great, because I have her ball there for no apparent reason. And this is another area I kind of just want to go into. I was going to go somewhere else, but since I'm already here... I might as well pick it up. Whoa, crap. Nope. And I kind of pushed into it, too. I think that's the only one that wakes up. I don't know if anybody else wants to have kind of a wake-up session. There is some audio here. I don't really care to play it, just because it's going to add a little bit more time, but basically the gist is that he's experimenting and that he's trying to figure out how to make these guys into a fighting force for to fight not Lady Dimitrescu, to fight Miranda. Also, I can never I don't get why our guy is always saying Miranda. He's got this like weird accent when it comes to like saying Miranda, and I forgot who else he talks about. Heisenberg, you'll always be my favorite. Other than Lady Dimitrescu. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the memes just made me love her. He's like, oh, am I late? Surprise. Think... Yeah, there we go. Combine. Okay. Can possibly go back the same way that I came in. I don't think there's any respawns there. If I go any other way, there might be enemies there. Oh, and sorry, the previous the recording, the video, the audio recording is Heisenberg talking about how he makes his dolls, basically. Or how he's, like, used other people? I don't know, I can't remember specifically, but how he's, like, making people into these half machine, half monster type things, or zombies, so that he can go up against Miranda. Done? You done? Okay, you're done. So hopefully I'll be able to show that guy off again, because there's another one that comes down the way down here. Here we go. And he's completely armored up. One of the best ways to deal with him is by using explosions. I'm using the hand cannon, or whatever the fuck it's called. And so he's very armored, and then once you take his armor off, he's exposed. Oh, okay, never mind, killed him. I didn't expect to actually have killed them. So basically explosions, like grenade, throwing a grenade, using the grenade launcher, that'll explode some of his armor, and unfortunately you're gonna have to be kind of quick on the trigger, just because of the fact that he'll be exposed, but he'll be a lot faster, and he's kind of, I want to say almost as fast, or faster than the guys with the two drills for hands. This is the most irritating one of these puzzles, and it sucks. I can literally do the other ones, not specifically in my sleep, but I could probably do it well enough where I don't really need to worry about it too much. But yeah, this one is not the greatest. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, did I just do it in one go? I did it in one go. Wow, okay. Great, awesome. It's always been a pain in the ass. I've done it 6 times, and it's been a pain in the ass. Okay. I do get a chance to sell off all my stuff before the end, so I'm not gonna sell any of the stuff that I need to sell off just yet. Because there's a little bit more of gameplay to go, so I will continue on and try to finish off what I can. The gun that I have right now is pretty much kind of like a handgun slash rocket launcher. I mean, not an actual rocket launcher, but like a rocket bullet launcher. So it works in terms of it being equivalent to a grenade and explosive power, but it's not as damaging as, you know, a grenade launcher or anything else. I wonder what that is. I wonder if I was able to go in there. Huh. I never noticed that. Oh. Oh my god. I've played this 6 times and I've never noticed that this is here. How is this the first time that I'm noticing this? Wow, okay. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So that's a thing. That's basically a thing. Okay. I'm sure I've seen somebody do that, or I've been curious, but I've never really. I don't know how to explain that. Other than the fact that, like, I never thought about it. I just was trying to get to the end, and I'm like, I don't want to die, so I'm not gonna jump anywhere that I don't need to.
But I'm tired of chit-chat. Time to die.
And so this is Durham, and use a cheap turboprop engine, but he's impossible to control while he does his charge. Too much power output from the reactor, completely invincible head on, but dumbass managed to chop his own damn arms off on the propeller. Also issues with overheating from running for long periods of time, blah blah blah, complete failure.
You can hear it, can't you? Someone's waiting for you.
So obviously he's talking about the propeller guy that we've been kind of avoiding this entire time. There's nothing great in here other than that. He is a total pain in the ass. He will be someone who I will loathe fighting. Because, yeah.
I don't have time for this bullshit. Out of my way!
Ah. He is literally the reason why I have so many health items. It's not even Miranda, it's not even anything else. Except for, something else, but I don't have, health items for that section. Or I cannot have health items, at least not the ones that Ethan collects for that section. But as I said, he's a pain in the ass. He is literally the bane of my existence in this game, and I hate it. I hate him. I really do. Ow. Are you gonna die now? Are you gonna die?
Now
Are you gonna
stay
die? Are you gonna die? There we go. Thank you. I've only done it one other time where it's been about that easy. This is as easy as it gets. Like I said, he is a pain in the butt. He will do whatever he can to just explode in your face, basically. Any other time, I would be half dead. Especially since I wouldn't have had first aid or anything else on me. Alright. So now I have 31 first aid kits still available. Which is ironic because I'm not able to use that. Miranda is abominable, her deceit knows no bounds. We're merely a bunch of failed Kadu experiments to her. I was just lucky I had more affinity to the stuff than the other poor schmucks in the village. So she calls me her son. What a joke. I'll never forgive her for what she did to me. That crazy bitch has never been right in the head. She can't see a difference between experiment and family. Miranda didn't just change my body, she took my dignity. If I don't kill her, then my life will never be my own. Still, she may be crazy, but she's also powerful. She can turn into anyone using the Megamycete. The trick is that brat Rose. If I could access her power, then maybe. Speaking of, the kid's dad, Ethan, has a pretty interesting body himself. Maybe I could get him to help me out. So let's see. Chem fluid. I think. Okay, so outside of the shotgun, just little items that you can get in here. And pretty much going into our fight. don't think there's any items in here, actually. I've searched before, there's nothing in there.
What the?
Not bad. Not bad, Rangers. You're persistent. But I've got a rebellion. So stay out of my way.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work, Ethan.
That bastard. Damn it again.
Time to climb this place again. Oh no, I have to go all the way back up. Oh no, it's that asshole.
You are in the way.
What do you care, Chris? You killed my wife, you son of a bitch!
You think I killed Mia? That wasn't her. It was Miranda.
What?
She's a bioweapon. She changed her appearance and pretended to be Mia. Seems she also survived being shot, so now I'm here to finish the job.
Bullshit! Why don't you fucking tell me right away?
Because I knew you would want to be involved! And this
Yeah,
job
no
is hard
shit.
enough without civilians getting in the way.
Why us, Chris? What the hell is going on?
All right, Ethan. All right. I guess I owe you an explanation. Hand me that wrench. Long story short, Miranda's fucking insane. And this village, all these monsters and freaks, this is her life's work. Some sort of crazy experiment with the mold.
The mold. Like Louisiana. God damn it. All this time, I thought I could save my family. I can't escape from here. I can't do anything.
That might not be true. Take a look at this. My men sent those pictures a few minutes ago.
Miranda.
Keep looking.
Rose. Holy shit, we gotta go!
Relax, my men are monitoring the situation.
But they have my daughter.
You don't get it, Ethan. You don't stand a chance against Miranda by yourself. I will stay down here and finish planting explosives. You take that elevator, I'll meet you topside. I promise you, we will get your daughter back. Together.
Damn straight we will. And when I find Miranda, she's a dead woman.
All right, Ethan. Then you take this, and do me a favor. Try to stay under the radar.
Can't turn back now.
Alright, I think that's pretty much it. To Wolfhound Squad, a sweep of the factory is complete. No proof of any connection with the organization. Guess this wasn't our lucky day. I did manage to get my hands on a number of documents disclosing some of Miranda's experiments, which support her previous theories. She seems to have infected herself with the mutamycete, which has granted her a number of abilities, including mimicry. She can control her cells and transform herself to look like anyone or anything. She disguised herself as Mia and infiltrated the Winters' home. Her objective was clear: Lita kidnap Rose. Maybe she thought she could control Rose easier if she looked like her mom. When we attacked, it put a little damper on her plans, so she mimicked a corpse. She then revived herself in the transport truck, killed everyone on board, and took off with Rose. Things didn't go the way she had originally planned, but in the end, she still got what she wanted. Until now. It's time to rendezvous and blow this place sky high. This might turn into a fight with Heisenberg, but I think I found something useful. He left one of his little toys laying around, and it's even made from a metal polymer composite, which he can't control. Time to turn the tables. Alpha. So it's basically Chris saying, hey, we wanted a connection with this big bad organization that used the mold last time.
Polymer composite, huh? Time to fight fire with fire.
And pretty much just like, hey, we're gonna fight Miranda and, you know, finish this whole thing.
You're like a goddamn cockroach! You think you can take me on? Fine. This'll be my workout before I kill the bitch. Let's settle this. Man, a man. Your corpse will be another addition to my army! Come on! Try hard! Show me what you got! Too bad I'm your only fan! Buckle me in! I need more! This goes is dead! So this is the power of all along!
Okay, it's been a while since I've done this fight. I probably am gonna die in 2 seconds, so let's see.
That one hurt! I thought this is the best! Doesn't even take. Time to test this baby out! Look out! In the face of my steel glory! Guess I do understand that bit.
Yeah,
You're like a goddamn cockroach! Take me on? Fine. This'll be my warm-up before I kill that bitch. Let's settle this. Man, a man. Your corpse will be another addition to my army. Hey now, you dead already? Too bad I'm your... Hey! What's wrong, Ethan? So this is the power of following along, huh? Like that cannon. More, and even more. don't give up!
So a lot of this fight needs concentration, he needs to be able to move, and hit his weak spots, but also if he can, or if he can't avoid him, you're gonna have to block his attacks. Now the thing is that I was cornered.
I'll kill her with the power she uses. That's what I call being a good son!
I got really cornered last time, and so I have to take the brunt of all those attacks. So it's mostly what you want to do is just kind of straight. Try to get away from his attack.
I felt spending years under the bitch's thumb.
Moments like this, you want to make sure that you're able to hit the shining spot, especially his head while he's trying to protect himself. Oh crap! And then you use the rocket to pretty much keep him as far away as possible. And just pretty much go to town, because this is infinite ammo. It doesn't really matter at this point. I think it doesn't really repeat or anything, just goes kind of rare. So go to town.
Boulder punching asshole! But you're first! Ethan Winters! You really should have taken my deal. You'll need Rose in the afterlife. Rose's power is one. Right after I murder This can't be the end for me! I must kill her!
Ethan? I heard explosions. What the hell happened?
I dealt with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear me? Ethan?
Rose?
Ethan! Ethan, respond!
Mia?
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
She's everything to me.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, we've lost your lead. What are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home. Poor Ethan.
Who are you? Where's Rose?
Sure shit ain't Big Bird, that's for sure.
Enough. Remember Evelyn and her power over them all? Rose is her successor. No. Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow to fully control the masses. And I must have her.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Calm yourself. Rose will be saved. The Megamycete catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours. Where are you? Show yourself!
Why did Rose come to be? Was it because of her parents? And you are truly a special case. But I've learned all I can from you. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda! You coward! Come out and face me!
Well, that's
Don't.
one way of facing
Your
him.
death will come quick. You will join the Megamycetes records. I will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete, and I will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood. I've waited so long. But dreams really can come true. Vessel or not, I can't wait to see my true child again.
Captain, I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters. I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation. My team and I were careless. Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda, but we didn't kill her.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose with us. But the vehicle they were riding in was attacked. When I got to the wreck, Ethan and Rose were gone. The last time I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice. She murdered him. And she is not gonna get away with it. God damn it, when does it end?
What's that, sir? The mission?
All of it. 3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
Go get her, Captain. The squad's ready for you.
So BSAA got here already. They didn't waste any time.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda and rescue Rose. That's the mission. And failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. Like old times.
Move out.
Roger.
Okay.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain. When was it last? The desert?
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Couldn't quite believe it when I heard she turned herself into Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
Alright, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna get something else to drink, because, oh man, I'm drifting off really, really bad. Alright, this has got to be the final push, because... not Ethan, Chris's portion of this is really, time-consuming. And there's some, cutscenes.
The SAA. They've gone too far. Christ.
Looks pretty rough down there. How are you planning on reaching the objective?
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
You got your back, boss. Let's get to work.
Everyone watch for hostile bioweapons.
So the good thing about this is that it's on normal.
Made contact with a group
On
of
normal
hostile
it isn't as bad, and I've got unlimited ammo for this particular rifle. So even though I have to deal with a whole bunch of these guys, I can reload and go at it again for a while.
Western rout's clear. Yeah.
Roger that.
So hopefully I don't have to deal with too much.
BSAA.
Let's see. So definitely want that. Shortcut.
Half spotted. 2 guards. I can take them.
Don't get cocky.
There are some of these. Some of these that I wanted to take in. Okay, it should be fun.
What the hell is that thing? It's so mutilized.
That's probably where Miranda is. Let's go.
Yeah, because I need the flash grenades and grenades more than I need anything else, really. Ooh.
The mold may be releasing infectious particulates. Keep your bolts open.
Didn't expect to see the BSAA go so long.
And again, this is normal mode, so I hopefully I can steamroll a bunch of these guys and just kind of get through.
Damn it, the path's blocked.
No worries. Detour around the village.
Hey, boss, it's me. I'm at the location preparing for support fire. Might be a minute.
Roger.
Tundra here. Leaving some supplies in one of the houses, Captain. Help yourself.
Keep forgetting that it pretty much becomes Call of Duty after a while. So I can't go through there. Obviously that's blocked off. Get a whole bunch of ammo, but I don't really need ammo as much as I need more grenades. Oh crap!
I see you. 200 to the point.
Grenade and health items. Pretty much what I need. I will say that in Village of Shadows mode, it is almost nearly impossible to get through this if you're using bullets. You could just kind of run through some of this stuff, but oh man, is it just a pain in the a pain in the butt. And I definitely love infinite ammo. And the good thing is that they follow you, and that there's a decent amount of road in between some areas. There will be a moment where I'm blocked off, and unfortunately I won't always get a good shot of where I need to go, or the fact that I'll just kind of be, I will be blocked. Oh, crap. Okay. So, progression is going to be blocking me off.
I've reached the target location.
Okay.
Alright, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that.
Oh, okay. The guy just like came out of nowhere and then just disappeared. But, okay. I'm not going to complain.
Reloading now. Just a minute. There's a swarm headed that way. Okay, Captain. I'm reloaded. Ready when you are.
Ah, crap.
The mold is rapidly expanding. There must be something stimulating it.
BSA guys are engaging high. You're right, Captain. They must be after the regular C2.
Is the target located? How many are there? Everyone okay?
They're coming from the mall.
Damn it, these things are using weapons. I'm sure they're thinking the same about you.
Bioweapon numbers are increasing. Finish them off quick.
Looks like it's about to collapse. Hold your horses. I'm reloading.
Hold your horses, I'm reloading.
east side.
I'm nearby. I'll handle him.
Just point the laser at the target and leave the rest to me.
Oh, crap.
Take that!
Good. Megamycete must be below.
That was close.
I found a way down. I'm going in. The rest of you stay back.
Captain, I compared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Guarding the Megamycete, huh? Lobo, I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Boss, you're on the ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, I'm moving out. I'll get there.
Can't make any promises.
I'll signal with the locator.
Give a guy a break.
You're telling me I'm getting hit by this guy.
Reloading now. Just a minute. Okay, Captain. I'm reloading. Ready when you are.
Nice! Thought so!
I'm reloading.
Oh, calm the heck down, guy.
Prepping the next round. Just a sec.
Hostile bioweapon.
Ready when you are.
I'll keep going. The rest of you, stay above ground.
And that's it. I think that's all of Chris's
So if
area.
Miranda was the fake Mia, where's the real one? I doubt she saw any further use for her. I don't get any of this. How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan. I found it. It's the Megamycete. Alpha to squad. I've located the Megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
About damn time. N2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Let's get out of here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by. Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
There wasn't time. We didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
Yeah.
Is there something back here? Oh no. I'm going all the way back. Okay. For some reason I thought, oh, no. Wow, there's a secret place here, or there's like a different place to go into. No, I'm just backtracking. It's not like I'm dead tired and I need to get some sleep. Oh well. I mean, you can go in here. I think there's, if you're playing for the first time, I think there is a ram, or not a ram, a goat. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the last goat of the game. Or the last goat that you can, like, shoot, and it's part of the game. That looks like a good giant baby. That looks like either a heart or a really giant, creepy baby. I didn't notice some of these structures here, but it's fine.
This must be Miranda's lab.
Okay. This pretty much talks about Moreau, how he's pretty much not a really good candidate. Talks about Lady Dimitrescu, how she's cool but not cool enough for her, because, well, I'll talk about that in a second. Donovan Vienzo, who again, good but not good enough. And then Heisenberg, oh my gosh, he's so cool, he's awesome, but he's not good enough to become Miranda's daughter, who Miranda is trying to resurrect with all these experiments and everything and all this crap.
So they're using this to control the bioweapons.
So again, you see pretty much the experimentations, the baby, that's Miranda, and that's what is, I think that is Evie? Yeah, that's Evelyn. Or at least like one, I don't know if there was like more than one Evie, technically, but they're, like, that is Miranda being a part of the experimentation that gets her, or has Evie as a part of that whole experiment. And then these are pictures of Spencer.
Here. No way.
And that's how you kind of connect the original Resident Evil to the Resident Evil that we see, or this Resident Evil basically, and how Spencer and everybody that was connected to the outbreak in Resident Evil 1 and 2 and basically 3, he was connected to Miranda in some kind of way, and where it kind of makes everything canon and kind of cohesive, but not really. Especially since it's kind of thrown in here at the last minute. Like, okay, I wish there was more. I've heard people say pretty much the same thing, where it's just like, hey, this is kind of buried. Like, yes, it's canon, but at the same time, it's buried at the end. I wish there was more of a connection or something that gives it a little bit more concreteness. But at the same time, it's just, I mean, I can understand it. It's just kind of a tease to hopefully maybe played out in another game, especially since you also get a tease at the end or the DLC of Resident Evil 7, where Chris is pretty much working for Neo Umbrella, or not Neo Umbrella, but like Blue Umbrella, to kind of clean up, quote unquote, the mess of Umbrella. Anyways, dear Miranda, my deepest apologies for not meeting in person. I would love nothing more than to visit your quaint village once more. However, I am incredibly busy. Then again, I suppose for an immortal woman such as yourself, you no longer remember this poor, half-dead medical student in the snow. I have always cherished the revelation I came to 15 years ago when I stayed in your village. I was inspired by your research to think one could transform a human by infecting them with an organism, positively visionary. I knew that with that knowledge I could achieve my own vision for the next step in human evolution. Even after 2 world wars and humanity on the cusp of another, my convictions never wavered. I realized, however, through the many nights of intellectual talks you and I shared, that your conviction differed from mine. You hoped to bring back a single dead person, while I aimed to change the world. Your experiments on the mold would not have aided me in my endeavor to achieve an exponential infection. I thought a virus would be more effective. This is why, my dear, I had to leave you. I still regret never telling you goodbye. My apologies for reminiscing. I actually have news that I thought might please you. I have found the key to evolution, the progenitor, a virus found in Africa. I plan to start a company with my friends and colleagues dedicated to the virus's research. I would call it Umbrella, just like the symbol in the cave that we spoke about. And one step closer to making my vision a reality, I hope you will be able to achieve your goals someday too. You taught me so much, and for that I will be forever in your debt. However, sincerely, your lifelong student, Oswell E. Spencer. And then again, Evie. So basically, Miranda is just talking about how she's trying to through and get, well, I'll read it in a second, actually. But this is basically Miranda. I think she's, like, right next to Evie, between the two guys. And then there's Mia all the way to the end. And this is pretty much the team that comes up with Evie. My Eva, it's been 100 years since I lost you to the Spanish flu. I was so powerless back then, but now I can bring you back to life from the Megamycete. I had to test your new vessel's regenerative abilities. I took her apart and revived her in the Megamycete regulator, the giant's chalice. That is all that is left is to merge her with the Megamycete, and the ceremony can finally begin. After I lost you, I was so stricken with grief that I wandered into a cave to die. I still wanted to be with you again, and that's when I found it, a Megamycete, completely by accident. When I touched the black substance, my mind was overcome with knowledge. The Megamycete breaks down and absorbs the consciousness of those who have perished. I knew that if your consciousness was in there too, then there would be a way to bring you back. I just need the right vessel. When I returned to the village, I implanted the villagers with mold from the Megamycete. That way I can control them, experiment on them. I have experimented on hundreds of people just to find out the perfect vessel. I tried to increase the efficiency of finding a vessel by creating a parasite called Kadu. Yet none of my experiments came to fruition. There were some, like Alcina, who were close to being perfect, but almost turned into lichen. But most turned into lichen. I was once approached by an organization who said they would assist me. I gave them some of the mold in your DNA, but all they created was another defect, Evelyn. Then again, not a complete failure. I learned of Rose thanks to them, and I knew she would be a perfect vessel. Or she would be the perfect vessel. There was some interference, but I was able to verify her suitability. Now my research is finally complete. Eva, I have waited too long to see you again. So again, it's basically Miranda wanted to bring back her daughter, and outside of the research and experimentations she's done in the village, she also was able to kind of work with this shady organization that is not Umbrella, but possibly just kind of remnants or something darker or eviler or whatever, to create Evelyn as a way to bring back her daughter, Evie, or Eve? I forgot. Like, I just read it. And then there's, I think that might be an original photo of, quote unquote, an original photo of her, of Miranda and her daughter.
Show me your hands! Umbrise, this is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
God damn. It really is you. I'm glad you saved me. Why are you here?
I was caught in Houston experiments.
Wait, did you say Mia? Mia Winters?
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony site.
Wait! You can't leave me here. You promised, damn it! You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything! And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
Ethan is gone. I couldn't save him. But I can save Rose. Come on. It's not safe here after all.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's gone.
He's dead.
He's dead.
I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but... you don't understand how special he is.
He's Wolverine. He can heal from anything.
What's going on? Someone there? It's cold. How did I get here? God, it's freezing.
Yeah, it's super cold. Because you're out in the cold, buddy.
My body.
You're so
so dumb.
Evelyn? How are you here?
You're dead.
No, you're dead. Boom.
Dead? I mean, Miranda. She...
Yeah, she did the thing.
No. I still have to save Rose.
You have no heart. You literally had your heart ripped out.
Miranda, you were always dead.
What are you saying?
I was dead inside when I married Mia, but that's besides the point.
See? Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird? No matter how much you got hurt?
Did I like being dominated by Mia?
3 years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
You shouldn't even be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
You shouldn't be walking.
Screw you! Then what am I? Yeah.
Am I a mutant? Am I an X-Men? Don't laugh at my dreams.
Mia.
Alright, so I'm gonna let this play for a little bit. I will be right back.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
You're already dead. Dead.
I will save Rose!
At last, he awakes.
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Speaking of foolish questions, who or what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that. We're here.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah, I have to be. I gotta go.
Okay, and I'm back just in time. All right, this is literally the final stretch. I will try to get to the end as fast as I can, and then afterwards, once I know that finally it's the end, I'll once I know that I'm actually at the end, I will I'll call it. Because I don't want to end any earlier, or I don't want to call it the end any earlier than I have to. Okay. I got everything.
This is your last chance.
Hand treasure, there we go. Treasures, just because I don't want to sell anything that I do. I don't want to accidentally sell stuff that I care to keep. And that should be it.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
Ammo, weapons, and obviously I'm not gonna sell any of that stuff.
Because of all this, please, be well.
Thanks.
Alright. Time to beat the crap out of Miranda.
Out of my way.
And this pretty much just becomes a straight shot all the way to the end, all the way to Miranda. And then there's some enemies that pop out, but
I gotta keep going.
I think that's it. I think that's literally it in terms of enemies in your way.
Ah, little Ava, my beautiful daughter. Come to me. Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What? My power is leaving me!
Rose! Miranda!
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me! Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything...
Get her now! Let go!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled!
No! Rose is mine! What the fuck?
that's a thing.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Magnificent. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully and permanently.
I'm not letting you get away!
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will!
I will take back my daughter!
Like, literally, that's kind of easy to dodge once you see her. I think I have to keep eyes on her to actually dodge.
Die!
Because she goes straight after you in terms of, like, if I stood here, she'll go straight after me, but I can walk away from...
This is...
But basically, it'll be pitch black and she'll just form out of nowhere to do that.
Manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day. Why do you interfere? Surely you have no memories now, so close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter!
This is how you end Ethan Winters. To ensure I never see your face, I will see.
And that's the end, folks. And end yet, but still.
My daughter! My Ava!
Man, the fact that it's dawn. And the fact that you were pretty much shooting bullets into Miranda. And poor Rose is in there.
It's all right. Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up. Oh, no.
Chris.
Ethan. You did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan. We gotta move. Keep moving, Ethan. There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia. I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. And you tell yourself. Now, come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
God damn it. Come
Bye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
Rose?
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is.
He's gone.
No, he wouldn't abandon us.
He's dead.
Tell me what's going on.
He literally died twice to get you guys away. Like, chill.
What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
What the hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's gotta pay.
Resident Evil Village. I never noticed that the song that's playing right now is basically a retelling of the story that you hear at the beginning, and in like a minute or two, there's gonna be more to the story. But at the same time, like you hear this at the end. I thought it was just some random song that kind of like fit the mood, but apparently it's not. Apparently I'm getting to see a lot of things that I didn't see last time.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more, in turn, is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
And that's the true ending of that's the true ending of the story that they have in the beginning. I know I said my thoughts last time about Resident Evil Village, so hopefully I'll just say this real quick. I don't know how long I have before there is another cutscene to the end. That's the only reason why I still haven't signed off, really, or said goodbye to the stream. So basically, long story short, it's a really good interpretation. It's a good continuation of the Resident Evil storyline in terms of Resident Evil 7. It's something kind of different, but at the same time, it does have a lot of Resident Evil. It has a lot of. It feels very Resident Evil, but at the same time, it gives you something new, and it gives you some of what has been brought in from Resident Evil 7. With first-person perspective, more of scares, and being in situations where you kind of have to, like, not always... Being in situations where you don't always get a chance to fight. And I think that was a really good play with this game, where even though I hate going through it in repeats, there is the House of Lady Benevento, where it kind of becomes kind of this little scary section where you're not really in control of what the situation's what's going on with the situation. And it becomes more of a spooky, like a really spooky game in that sense. Again, in replays, it's kind of a little slow, depending on whether you even... Like, when you don't know it 100%, it's kind of slow and it's very annoying to go through. But during that first playthrough, I was just like, okay, this is creepy, this is something that I'm not... that... It's good in how it's relayed and how it's made. Everything else during the first playthrough was really great. I had to take my time and kind of pace through, but at the same time there was a lot of places to explore, a lot of things where I could just kind of enjoy, and felt kind of Resident Evil, but at the same time completely new with different enemies. The only thing is that in continued gameplays, especially with the Village of Shadow, it just becomes harder, but it also becomes kind of annoying in some areas, especially in Chris's section, where it becomes kind of a grind to get through. Like, even in normal, it just became a grind because I can't switch out or have something completely different in terms of like the type of weapons or stuff that he has. Everything he has is just hit for him specifically, and it becomes something that just becomes very grindy, while compared to the rest of the game, where you can just, depending on whether you know how to go through it or you have infinite ammo or good weapons, you can just kind of blow through the whole section and everything and just kind of have fun with it in a sense, because you're able to destroy everything. If it wasn't for the fact that I had to go through the cutscenes, it probably would have been a lot faster. I didn't expect it to be pretty much 3 hours, but because obviously cutscenes and everything else, it just felt that much longer. But after that first playthrough, if you know what you're doing, if you have a decent amount of weapons, it becomes a really good game to play through again. I haven't gone through mercenary mode yet. I just haven't really felt like getting into mercenary mode, because I know that if I really want to get all the stuff, that I have to ace everything, and I'm just like, I'm not ready to spend that much amount of time to do that. But again, the good, it's very Resident Evil in terms of the formula, but it's different in other places, which makes it so much better, especially with the different type of enemies, where it makes it a little bit more of a challenge. The bad is that there are some sections that become grindy, there are some things where it just seems like it's there. But I will say that no matter what, the only part that just seemed kind of like crappy was Chris's section. Other than that, everything else it doesn't make you you're dealing with BS when you do any of the other sections, and it doesn't just become harder in a bad way. I was able to do it with infinite weapons, and it was
little boy will be able to touch the
okay.
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cool.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
She made me look like a douche, the douche that I am. Ooh.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
I wonder if he actually knew Ethan. Like, anonymous weirdo guy. Anonymous bodyguard right next to her. yeah, so that's it. That's the end of it. As I said, pretty much, it's a really good game. I recommend it. Even if you go into harder modes, it doesn't situations or kind of like the Lady Benevento's home or mansion isn't any more BS or doesn't make it BS just because it's a higher level. Everything else is kind of somewhat balanced, except for when it gets to Village of Shadows, and they do mix up some things, and it kind of feels like a first playthrough, but at the same time, Chris's section is just completely horrible, and it breaks apart, at least for me, because even with infinite ammo, there's absolutely no way of, and again, from my own experience, there was no way of really getting through it effectively, because I completely continued to die over and over and over again. I guess also because I got used to, having a freaking Magnum blowing through hordes of enemies with that, but, which kind of made not most of, but at least a certain amount of Village of Shadows easy enough where it just felt kind of like my first playthrough, and I was using the handgun, or not the handgun, the Magnum kind of like it was a regular handgun because I was using that much in terms of bullets just to try and get through. So yeah, that's the end of Resident Evil Village. I'm glad that I got to replay it. Hopefully I won't be a dum-dum and not upload this to YouTube to like at least finally have the finale of it and kind of give my thoughts and put it out there. I don't know when I'll be playing and what I'll be playing next. I'm glad that I got through Resident Evil. I'm glad that I finished off Final Fantasy VII Intermission. I won't be able to play. There's a couple of other games that I won't be able to go back to just because either there's cutscene or scenes that are cut out, and I need to kind of get some type of recording where I can actually show it off. But either way, I'm glad I got through this. I'm glad that I got to play this again, even though I was falling asleep through the whole thing, especially since I'm not used to going through the cutscenes again. But yeah, don't know if I'll be streaming again or not, but hopefully I will start something new. I will say that I'll try to get Demon's Souls done as well with the New Game Plus run. But aside from that, that's it. This is Resident Evil Village. I am Natsu, and until next time, the end.